guys, this is Amy again. I keep trying to record this and my camera keeps having huge issues, so this is the third time. Alright, so this video is for anybody planning on getting their GED or about to take a test. I recently, in a course span over 2 months, got my GED. During those months, I would be looking on YouTube, looking for any useful tips from people that took it, or people that took it and all 4 tests and would let me know how it went. I couldn't find anything besides one, and I was like, are you serious? So I thought I should make some since I did it, and yeah, I could fix that problem for other people, hopefully. So I pretty much wanted to share with you all my experience with all 4 tests for not knowing anything or even studying before taking all 4. And I'm sorry, but I keep looking to the side because I have kind of notes so I don't forget about everything with the tests. It's a lot easier for me. I'm still trying to get used to that. So first off, they changed the passing score from 150 to 145, and if it weren't for that, I would still be trying to pass. So that was so awesome that they did that. I think I got lucky there. The first test I took was the language arts test, and in my opinion, this was the easiest test of all 4. They give you all the information you need to know on the test. You read through a passage or a sentence and correct it if it's wrong, and that's pretty much for all the questions the same, and maybe a couple different diagrams or graphs, but I don't know, it's pretty easy. So the only part that is different is they give you an essay you have to write about. I forgot what they asked me about, but I know that it was a passage that I had to respond to about somebody's view on something. I passed the first time with a 155, so just barely. The second test I took was the social studies test. This one was a little bit harder than the language arts test, of course, because I have problems with all that. The first time I took it, I failed. All the questions are related to passages about civics and government. So I advise you guys to not worry about anything besides civics and governments. It didn't really have anything about world stuff and all that. It was just civics and government. The part that I flunked was the essay. They give you only 25 minutes to read 2 passages. For me, it was a passage a president had written and a professional was responding to the passage. It asks you the same kind of question every time, which is super awesome that they do that. So that's what I wish I would have known before I took the first test. I would have passed if I knew that. It's the same kind of question for the essay every time. They ask you to create an argument comparing and contrasting their thoughts on that passage. So what you need to know is you need to know how to write an argumentative essay. I took it a second time and I passed with a 165 after I found out how to write that. I would say for that test, just make sure to write that you know how to write a argumentative essay. So that's pretty much for the social studies. The third test I took was the math. For me personally, I do not know anything about math. I suck at math. I didn't even study. I just reviewed quickly through everything, making sure I knew basic algebraic expressions, like how to solve them. But on the test, while you're taking it, they give you a link, and it gives you every single algebraic, however you say it, expression that you'll need. It tells you how to find mean, median, and mode. It tells you how to find the area, perimeter, pretty much everything. So that was super surprising that they do that for you. It helps a lot. The only thing they don't tell you is pi, which is 3.14. I didn't know a lot though about stuff like how to change centimeters into inches, gallons into pence. So they have a lot of conversions. So you need to know how to change stuff like conversion. You need to know. They also have a couple word problems that were a little hard, so just make sure you know how to solve word problems and turn the word problems into expressions. A lot of finding the area stuff with weirdly shaped objects, which I had a problem with, but I passed with a 148. I thought I had failed, but a week later, they changed the passing score to 145 in Colorado. So I was seriously so happy I could cancel my retake and just keep it that way. But I think it's in a few other states. I'm not sure which other states, but I know for sure Colorado. So, anyways, that's that test. The next test I took was science. Science, not gonna lie, was a lot harder for me. Maybe it was probably because I did not study at all and I winged it. There's a ton of math in the science test. I did not expect that, to be honest. I just thought it would be like a lot of graphs and like just a lot of graphs and stuff like that. And there's a ton of that, but then they would turn it into math. There are 2 short written questions you have to answer. Those were pretty much just responding to a word problem with the answer. I totally forgot what those were about. I wish I could remember, but I got a 149 on the science. I wish I could have done better, but hey, at least I passed and they changed that score, which is awesome. Wait 1 second. Alright, and that's all for tests, and now I have my GED, but my advice to all of you, to all of whoever is planning on taking a test in the future, is to definitely study and take lots of practice tests online. They have a lot of them. One site I would definitely recommend that helped me so much majorly is called khanacademy.com. I can put it in the link description below. But they help you level up in your knowledge, and if you don't understand the question, then they show a super well explained video to tell you how it is done. So it's like levels that they figure out like which level you're at, and you go up and up, and if you don't understand something, they show you the video, and it's really good explanation in the videos as well. But don't take your knowledge for granted, guys. I mean, I'm sure you went to high school for a little bit and you may not think you remember anything at all and you suck, but that is not true. But deep inside, you know in your head, like, I thought I would flunk all 4 of them. I passed, and that's for being, like, really bad at stuff, like school. But just do what you do and just review and study, and you guys definitely can do it. I always thought I wouldn't be smart enough because everybody told me it's way too different and harder since they changed it to the 2014 version, but that definitely is not true. Believe in yourself, you got this, guys. Seriously. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you in any way, and I hope it wasn't confusing or anything. Let me know in the comments below just what you thought, if you'd like to know anything else. Please subscribe and like if you want to see more videos. I'll be taking the AccuPlacer test this next week, so if you want to know how that goes, then subscribe and I'll bring you guys along with me. Well, not to the test, but you know. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.